Hey Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline and fans. You're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do Spider Slayer's Haul, episode number 5. That's right, guys. This is the video series where I show you the comic books that I purchase each and every week. And when you see this thumbnail on YouTube, you're going to be like, what the hell is going on here? But that's a preview of what's to come on a certain review, and I'll explain a little bit later. But first, here is the bag. And all inside this bag contains all of the thousands of comic books that I bought for the week. So, let's go. All right, so we open it up. Bye-bye bag, like usual. All right, a lot of books this week, and some exciting ones too that I can't wait to read. All right, so first things first. The book that I was talking about that I promised a review on for my Frontline, for my fellow Frontliners, and that is Strawberry Shortcake issue number 1. Yeah, that's right, guys. Strawberry Shortcake. How can you deny it? Pretty cool looking cover. So we have little Strawberry Shortcake and her little blueberry friend, and I don't know who this person is. And it looks like he's stealing pies. I don't know, but you know what? I'm going to review it, and it's going to be fun. So this is Strawberry Shortcake, issue number 1. That rhymed. Kind of goes with a little kitty theme. Yeah. All right. Next from Marvel is Old Man Logan, issue number 5. Pretty nice cover here as you get to see Logan sitting on a log, and there's like tons of snow and he's bleeding. So it's very basic black and white coloring, but it makes it like a very dark comic. And recently Logan just found out that his future has been changed. There's no destroying Banner. The Wastelands is like a separate timeline. So everything is different. So the thing that made this story so appealing has now been taken away from us. So where is the direction? Where is this going to go from here? So this is Old Man Logan, issue number 5. All right. Next is the all-amazing Spider-Man, issue number 11. Cool cover as you get to see Spidey doing battle against the Zodiac gang. In the last issue, we wind up seeing that Zodiac revealed himself as being the lead investor of Peter Parker Industries. This could be the possible thing that causes Parker Industries to come crumbling down because he's the man that has all the cash to keep investing. And Peter Parker and Zodiac are mortal enemies now. So pretty interesting to see what's going to happen here. He's got this Zodiac key. That's the key to all power. So we'll see what happens. This is the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 11. Next is a book that I just was thinking about today, and I'm like, man, I haven't seen this in a while. And this is All New Wolverine issue number 7. I guess we're getting a new story arc in here as the last one was wrapped up. Tom Taylor is the writer. And in this issue, we have the all-exciting Squirrel Girl who makes that guest appearance. And I've said this before. The all-new Wolverine feels like, in many ways, a team-up book. She's had many characters appear with her, and it is yet to be seen with her being solo in this title. She's always with somebody, whether it was her sisters, whether it was Angel, or who is it? I think Wasp was in this issue, or in this series, so she's always with somebody, and it feels like more like a team-up book than a solo book. But we'll see what this new story has to offer for its fans, and this is All New Wolverine, issue number 7. Next is Batman, issue number 51. Man, I didn't know Batman had Gotham under his cape the whole time. What's going on there? Who knows? Because we're only 2 issues away from this being done. Issue 51 and issue 52. Batman always makes a great story. We had the whole thing wrapped up with Mr. Bloom, and Commissioner Gordon's retired as being Batmech or Bunny Robo Batman. And so we'll see what the last 2 issues have to offer for its readers in the end of Scott Snyder's run on this book. So this is Batman issue number 51. All right. Next is Justice League issue number 49. The Dark Side War Part 9. This has been going on for so long. I mean, it's been crazy. But the books have been really, really good. And we had the Justice League, like, Dark Side special, where we had Jessica Cruz and Cyborg meet up at the end. Does it continue to play off of that? I'm not sure. Has Grail and the Anti-Monitor there at the end? Or is that Lex Luthor? It might be the new Lex Luthor Dark Side. I think that was kind of how it ended up last time, too. And I think Ultraman got killed. So all kinds of stuff going on with the Justice League these days. But it's a very good title. And Jeff Johns is the writer. So Justice League, issue 49. Next goes to Miss Marvel, issue number 6. I think this starts a new story arc. Very weird, as we have, like, which looks like, I don't know, a sign or a giant Miss Marvel eating a smaller Miss Marvel and some kid hanging on to him. Or it's just some worker. I don't know, man. Strange stuff's going on in Miss Marvel. And this is issue number 6. It's a little disturbing, actually. All right, next is chapter 36 of Saga, Brian K. Vaughan, Fiona Staples. Excellent book. Here we have the Will is on there with his dog. I can't quite exactly remember happened in the last issue, but nevertheless, it makes for a good story. I think this is the last chapter of the story arc. Really good book, Saga. You shouldn't be not missing it. So this is chapter 36. All right, next is a book that I find right now is picked up again, as Colin Bunn is the writer. He's always inconsistent with the book, but we get to see Darkseid's daughter, forgot her name, Ceramics, I think it is, offhand, is leading the Sinestro Corps. And she's making her way to be her own ruler. Her father is not ruling for her. She's calling the shots. And she said it to her dad. She's like, you made me leader. You're not going to like certain things. So you're just going to have to live with it. And I like that aspect of it. What's she going to do with the Sinestro Corps? How are they going to protect the galaxy? We're not sure. But this is Sinestro issue number 22. Next. Came out 2 weeks ago, and now it's back again, and this is Spidey issue number 5. Last time he fought the Dr. Doom, Doombots. This time he's fighting a Green Goblin. Trying to see if we get our artist back in this book, and no, I don't. It's a different artist once again, but nevertheless, the story for Spidey is a solid book, and I like reading these adventures. It's more like Spider-Man. It's that classic feel, not like the modern day, Dan Slott version of Spider-Man. This is the Spider-Man that we know, and I love reading this, and I love reading it to my son. He really enjoys it and looks forward to every issue that comes out. So this is Spidey issue number 5. All right, guys. Next goes to Star Wars issue number 18. This book has been a little bit on a decline for me as we focus so much on the character Aphra, whether it's in Darth Vader or in Star Wars. And I don't know why she's playing such a pivotal role in this Star Wars expanded universe between the movies. And if she was such an important player in the Star Wars universe, you'd think she would be mentioned in the movies, because it takes place after Star Wars. And it's starting to bother me why she's in every single comic. What is her purpose here? Hopefully she dies. And the artwork's been a little bit disappointing for me, too. It's not as bright. The colors don't look the way they should. I think it might be for this particular story arc. It's not as detailed. But we'll see where this goes. And I'm not going to drop it because this is the main Star Wars book. I always feel like I have to read it. So this is Star Wars issue number 18. All right, next goes to part 4 of the Last Days of Superman. And this is Superman Wonder Woman issue number 28. This time he teams up with Superwoman. This time Superman teams up with Wonder Woman, and she's like at the end of the last chapter, I think in Action Comics, she's like, were you going to tell me that you were dying? I mean, that's kind of like how she put it out there. Absolutely gorgeous artwork when you open this up. Wonder Woman is breathless in there, and this is the way she looks. Ed Bennis is the one that does the artwork in here. Supergirl looks really nice as well. Superman looks great. There's a lot of good details in this book just by briefly opening it up. And this is a little spoiler if you guys don't want to share this or see this. Yeah, Superman, Wonder Woman, I don't know if it's one final kiss. Who knows? But they're sharing a kiss here once again, guys. So I don't know if that pisses some of you off, but yep, that just happened. Superman Wonder Woman issue number 28. All right. Next is a book that I picked up on whim, but I knew Black Mask came out with a story that was really well done in their last series, and this one is Four Kids Walk Into a Bank. I had to pick this up because of the title alone is brilliant. I love the title name, and so I decided to give this one a try. Art looks very interesting in here. It's got some genie fighting some dragon. I don't know what that has to do with like freaking kids walking into a bank. But here it is. There's some kids in there. So I decided to give this one a try, as the last series, like I said, that they did was really well done. I totally forgot the name of it. It's blanking out on me. But a very original story, and hopefully this one is too. So four kids walk into a bank. It sounds like a TV series or something. Issue number 1. All right, next is the conclusion to Standoff. This is Standoff, Pleasant Hill. Assault on Pleasant Hill, Omega, issue number 1. Now, for some reason, somebody comes back in this issue. Some kind of maybe superhero, supervillain, who knows? But Jay, right here on Comic Frontline, is doing a very early review on this series. So if you guys want to see this book reviewed, go ahead and check it out right here on Comic Frontline and see who that person actually is. If it's told, I'm not sure, but we'll find out. So this is Standoff, Assault on Pleasant Hill, Omega, issue number 1. Everything's like an alpha, omega these days. Dude, just overall, when it comes to the whole Standoff series, it should have just been its own 8-issue thing instead of going through all the Marvel titles. It's just too much. All right, next we have from IDW, and that is Street Fighter G.I. Joe, issue 3. As we have Chun-Li going battle against the Baroness. Cool cover here. Really enjoyed this series. The artwork is a lot of fun. There's a lot of battling in this book. And that's what I like about it. It just reminds me of my classic G.I. Joe toys doing battle against one of the very first video games I really got into when I was a kid. And it's just an awesome and fun book. So this is Street Fighter G.I. Joe number 3. All right, so next I wound up getting an Image Previews book that I've been waiting for forever. And this is issue number 1. As you can see here, there is the title. One of the things that's featured in this first one, it's called The Walking Dead. Here's Negan, Part 1. This is a story written by Robert Kirkman and Charlie Arlard about the origin of Negan from The Walking Dead. It's going to be done in, I think, 4 or 5 or 6 parts or something like that at the end of each previews book. And like I said, it's right here, this story. There it is. And I've been waiting for this forever because the one thing that The Walking Dead does so well is character development. And I've been wanting to know the origin of Negan for so long, and it's being explained right here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to review and recap what happened in case not everyone got this week. And you guys can find out the origin of Negan. But this is a cool thing that Image is putting out. It has their previews. Gives you like preview pages of their stories and everything else. It's only $1.99, so I felt that it was worth the pickup. So this is Image's preview books, number 1. Image Plus, it's called. All right, and last but not least, I got a trade on sale, $7.99 from DC Comics, and it is Batman Battle for the Cow. And this looks like a good story. Never read it, as it has Nightwing on there and Batwoman, and it has Huntress in there, and it's got Catwoman and Black Canary and Damian. It's got everybody on there, and I was just like, wow, this looks like a freaking awesome story. And so I had to pick this book up. So very interested in it and see what it has to offer for me. So regularly $15, got it for $8.99 or $7.99. So there it is. There you guys have it. Hopefully you enjoyed Spider Slayer's Haul issue number 55. Soon I will be ready to I'll be getting ready to do my strawberry shortcake review. Hopefully you guys will be there for me. So guys, in the comments below, make sure you tell me what comics that you actually picked up for the week, which ones you're most excited for. Don't forget to check out all the other Frontliners hauls and unboxings on this channel as well. And guys, until that next comic book review, this is Mike, the Strawberry Slayer, signing off. And I'll see you real soon. Take care, guys. Bye.